like a little America, bright and early in the morning, boys. Welcome back to the vlog. We are taking the Mustang off to our boys up at SOS Customs, and we're gonna be jumping on their frame machine today, and we're gonna be pulling out this frame and making this thing ready to get rebuilt. All the parts were showing up later today, but we're not gonna get to the parts quite yet. We're actually just gonna spend some time and getting this thing all nice and pretty. It's a good looking car. It's a little naked right now. This is gonna be a good looking car, and I'm very excited for it. Oh yeah. America. America! Fuck yeah! Trailer is loaded up. Time to bring this Mustang back to life. Third day in a row using the truck and trailer. Setting a new record. One of my biggest pet peeves ever, and I think all diesel owners will sympathize with this. If your car doesn't take diesel, don't use the pump that has diesel. Because when big boys like me need the diesel and you're blocking it for your 91, it just fucks me up, fam. Okay, rant over. Got him. I hate that. I'm sorry, I hate that. You fucking got him. Especially when you're towing and it's like, I can't go anywhere else. You got him, dude. You don't need, you're good. You got him. He's gone. You got him. All right, so actually the Mustang is around the corner. We just dropped it off here at SOS. They said that they actually wanted me to bring the headlights and the taillights and all the busted pieces, just because when they start pulling it on the machine, they're gonna need that to mock it up. I didn't know that. I'm an idiot, so I'm actually gonna run back to the shop, pick up those pieces, pick up those parts, and we'll come back and we'll go ahead and load it up on the frame machine today. As they were kind of explaining it to me, and I'll have them explain it to you guys as well, they said they're gonna have to pull it probably a couple times because we have a bunch of new pieces coming in. We have new fenders coming in, we have new headlights coming in, we have new taillights coming in, we have new bumpers coming in, and they're gonna need to mock everything up and then make pulling adjustments. It's not just one big pull. That's what I thought it was, but what do I know? I've never done this before. So it's gonna be a couple days of pulling and twisting to make sure everything fits right, but we can at least get it on today, get it started, and document the beginning of the process. But before we go any farther, we need to go get those pieces and come right back. Oh boy. Now that we have all the parts here, we're throwing this thing on the frame machine. We had to take the side skirts off because that's what the bottom of the machine is gonna grab onto to hold. So for those who do not remember, our main areas that we're gonna be working on today is this front right here. We imagine it hit a pole, like right about here, and that is what whipped down on the car. So it's not that this is out of whack or anything, but it is a little bit dented. So I'm not sure how we're gonna go about doing that, but I'm sure we'll find out in just a little bit. And then we have some rear damage on the back. We have a little bit misalignment here on the trunk lid, but other than that, you can actually see on the right-hand side, everything's flat, and we have this plastic piece, but try to look beyond that. It's nice and flat and level. On this side, it looks like Thanos just kind of punched its way in right here, and we don't have that plastic piece. You can kind of see a little bit deeper. That is a little bit crimpled, which therefore twisted our trunk lid just a little bit. So I'm not sure how we're gonna fix that. I'm excited to learn today, Calf. I can't believe you made a Thanos meme. You don't even know who that is. Sit down, son. Sit down. Unfortunately, what we're learning today is that we can't do anything. We brought every single part. Front bumper, the rear bumper, headlights, taillights. But the problem area is right here. And what's super important to this area is the fender. They need to be able to see this gap right here while they're pulling it. And there's no point in trying to pull it when we don't have that fender. And of course, it's the only piece we don't have. The car's all clamped up. This machine is all ready. But unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. The plan for the rear, we've diagnosed. It looks like it's not a big problem. Usually there's no written measurements for this panel because what they do is they cut it out and re-weld a new piece because it's not worth figuring it out. But it's not even that bad. So the idea is they're gonna clamp or weld on a piece to pull this out slightly, stick the headlight in and slowly pull it out just so that headlight fits well. Then they're gonna stick on the new bumper and it's gonna look mint. We're at a standstill at the current moment. Parts should be coming in like maybe even today. The moment the parts come in, we're gonna come back up here, start pulling and seeing what we can make happen. And then once that's complete, the car is gonna go in for paint. So the car is actually gonna live here at SOS probably the next week or so. And they're even donating this 5.0 hood that they had laying around here. This is an example of what SOS kind of does a lot of. They do a lot of like older American muscle style stuff. So if any of you are looking looking for some help on restoration or upholstery or anything, definitely hit them up. Well, I came here with my RX-7. We did the seats here first. It's a good paint color too. A little bit different than what you normally see, which is why I like it so much. We have a little change of plans for today's vlog. I forgot that we're actually doing Evan's baby's gender reveal tonight, and I'm supposed to help set up for that tonight. So Evan's around the back, so he cannot hear me right now. We're gonna be doing like a little party here for all of our friends and doing all that type of stuff, a little surprise party for them. And we are gonna be doing chalk powder in the exhaust to reveal the gender. So we're gonna do it in Evan's E46. So Rick is gonna bring it over. We're gonna test this. We're gonna use both powders so he doesn't know what kind of baby he's had, what kind of baby, what gender of baby he's having. I don't know how you call it. I know, but I can't tell you. I'll tell you guys, he's having a girl. They're gonna freak out when they find out. So I'm very, very happy for them. But we're gonna test this. Now I'm gonna clean his car for him and kind of get it all ready for tonight. Because it's a big day for him. It's a very big day for him. I'm not a father, nor do I intend to be one anytime soon, but I could imagine it's a pretty big day. So we're gonna just do some testing and see how this reacts when you turn the car on, you need to rev it, all those types of things. Because I've seen videos of it, but I've never tried it myself. So we'll see how it goes. So let me tell you why this is a little bit confusing. You don't want them to see the powder inside the exhaust when they're staring at it. You want it to look clean like it is right now and not see the color of the chalk. Secondly, how do you do that? I'm not quite sure. What I think we're gonna try is we're gonna try just putting some powder in the pipe and then maybe get some air and blow it back in there. I don't think it should be bad for the car. It won't be bad for the car at all. What am I talking about? It's kind of more confusing than you'd think it would be. And I only have an hour to figure this out. So I'm gonna try the compressed air idea first. And then if that doesn't work, then I don't know. So I hope this works. See, that's what it looks like when you just pour it in there. That is obviously very noticeable from here. But I think we should be able to just blast it through. So the question is, when I try to do this, will it shoot out that side? Oh, bad idea. Well, fuck, that did not work. I'm trying to like barely press it.
Is it working?
Kind of.
Here, I got a funnel, let's see. I was thinking like...
Oh, actually this works. If you do it very gently,
yeah,
I can like, oh shit.
If you blow it too hard, it just shoots out?
Yeah, but you can like kind of gently. So we can obviously clean the inside of the pipes and the floor, but Rick, go ahead and start it up and we'll see if we need to add any more. That was it, but we definitely need a lot. Okay, all right, okay. We definitely need to add a lot more. It works. Just need to add like a lot of it. Oh, Kev wiping down the evidence. Episode of Dexter out here.
It's pretty good. You can't see nothing.
All right, so me and Kev hand-packed with a spoon the tips. And then what we do, Kev?
We put both colors in, so when you look at the tips, you can't know right away.
Unbiased.
If there's two colors, you don't know.
We mixed it at the end, so the initial spray will be a little bit of both, but the 95% will just be all the same color.
We should have done tires.
But we didn't have a burnout spot here.
Smoke. Oh yeah, that would have been a bad thing.
We wanted to, but...
It looks good though, guys. You did a good job. 3, 2, 1!
Baby gender reveal was a success, except now the E46 is literally covered in a pink dust. I'll let Evan deal with all that. It will come off pretty easy, just a little, maybe a little more than that, but all in all, success. Congratulations, Ev. You're a dad. Obviously saw my pink dust application worked flawlessly. The Mustang is on the frame machine. Didn't get much work done today, but literally as we got home from the frame shop, we got to the shop and the fender that we were waiting for, that if we would have had earlier, we could have straightened it out, just showed up. So I'm gonna drop that off tomorrow because we're gonna go pick up the BRZ tomorrow, which I'm super stoked about. But I do want to point out that I just watched Adam's new video about his FD announcement. He told me he was gonna be driving an FD a couple weeks ago and I was like so stoked for him. I'm so proud of him, I'm so happy for him. I will probably be his biggest fan. If you have not heard about this, first YouTuber to go to Formula Drift. Respect. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
Check out this premium condensation. As much as this is a good thing, we're gonna change it out. Here we have the new Tom's tail light. This is essentially Miley's new booty cheek. Let's go install it.